According to Dr. Estrada's lecture on Mesoamerican cities, Tlachtli, also known as Olama, was a ball game played in Mesoamerican urban centers that possibly originated with the Olmecs from around 1400 to 400 BCE. According to early Caitlin C's The Mesoamerican Ball Game, courts were typically built in the ceremonial centers and close to temples and funerary shrines. Symbolically, Tlachtli may represent a battle between night and day, and some think the movement of the ball is the same as the sun traveling across the sky. It was also considered a sacred game that symbolized the ritual movement between the celestial and human world. Tlachtli courts were not only used for the game, but also for feasting, performances, and other sports. During the game, two teams would play on a court that was shaped like the letter I, and the goal was to keep the ball out of the opponent's possession and score by shooting the ball through stone hoops, not using their hands, but by using other body parts like hips. Rules may have differed depending on who was playing. According to Dr. Estrada's Mesoamerican Cities lecture, the balls were made of natural rubber that was harvested from rubber trees. The balls weighed up to 12 pounds, but usually averaged 4 pounds. Thousands of these balls were also sent to Tenochtitlan and used as a form of tax pay. Because of how heavy the balls were, players would wear protective gear like knee pads, midsection protection, hand mitts, and objects around the waist. The game was likely played by all classes of people, but the elites usually had priority when it came to playing it and watching it. Much like today's sports, it was common for Mexica to gamble on the game, according to early Caitlin C's The Mesoamerican Ball Game. Stone panels in Tajín and Chichen Itza were also found depicting sacrifice and decapitation. So there's a good chance sacrifice played a role in this game, but nobody knows exactly how, according to early Caitlin C's The Mesoamerican Ball Game.